Okay. Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Matt and this is my channel, A Change of Scene. I wanted to get on and introduce myself because last time I kind of just hopped right into my review of that Dead American album and I didn't get a chance to say hello or tell you about who I am and where I'm from and all that stuff. I kind of was asking myself, like, if I made a channel, why would anybody want to hear what I have to say or listen to me and my opinions on music? And I still think maybe nobody does, and that's okay, because making stuff makes me happy, and if people want to come along on that journey with me, then that would be cool too. If somebody finds something that I do funny or finds a new band out of it or something like that, then that's awesome. Then I did my job with this. I originally started this channel playing guitar. I've been playing for a few years and I just would hop on and noodle around, and I have a couple instructional videos on there for some Thrice songs that I learned. But I haven't really taken it seriously, and I didn't want to like talk in my videos, and I made myself small just because I was thinking like, well, what if somebody thinks I look weird or that I sound weird? And after thinking about that for a little bit, now I'm just like, man, who gives a fuck? Like, I am weird, everybody's weird, like that's okay. Just be, that's who I want to be. I just want to be myself and like talk about music that I love. I actually got sober a couple years ago too. This summer I'll be coming up on 3 years. And music was a big part of that for me. If I was having cravings or something like that, I would just play some guitar to get over it, or put some music on and just jam out and dance, and it really helped me. So I just wanted to be able to give back to the music scene that has been there for me my whole life. So this, I think, is gonna be my way to do that. I grew up in Maryland, I lived in Arizona for a while, and I live in Florida now. I'm active duty Navy. I've been married for going on 3 years now to my wife, Nikki. Hi, Nikki. And I'm currently deployed, so I was fortunate enough to find a nice place to talk with these beautiful trees, and I'm very fortunate to be in the position that I'm in to serve my country, but also explore opportunities that I want to talk about things that interest me. Originally, my introduction to music was classic rock through my parents and 90s alternative stuff. Classic rock, obviously, like Lynyrd Skynyrd, Guns N' Roses, Tom Petty even, and then 90s alternative was like Bush, and then some punk with Green Day. So I kind of came up with rock and roll, and that's what I love. I had some staff making a little bit of noise around here, sorry about that. I came into my own music taste though kind of in like the TRL days, when Blink-182 was on TRL, 311, Limp Bizkit and Korn and stuff like that, right around when Napster was getting big, and I would just download MP3s on my parents' computer and burn CDs and rock out to my Walkman with the fuzzy headphones going to middle school. So that's when I found my taste. At the time it was like nu metal or whatever rock was, but Blink was definitely one of my favorite bands and got me into punk. And so once I found Blink, I started going down the rabbit hole, and I found other bands like MXPX, NoFX and stuff like that, and it just opened up a whole new world to me. Around that same time, like the TRL days, Eminem was just getting big, and I was a big fan of him at the time too, and it kind of took me down a rap rabbit hole for a few years, and rock kind of fell off. But once I graduated high school, I was introduced to The Used, and I was a little bit of a late bloomer to the emo and scene at the time, because The Used had already been out for a couple years, but somebody showed me them, and then they showed me like Taking Back Sunday, and then another friend showed me Under Oath, and I was just like, dude, where have I been? Like, this shit is amazing. And so that just like expanded, because there had already been a bunch of bands making music for years that I just hadn't checked out, like Senses Fail just came out, and then Finch. So my musical taste was able to just expand after that and really dive in. Some of my favorite bands still are from that era of music, and a lot of them are still putting music out. Silverstein is one of my favorite bands, A Day to Remember, stuff like that. So if you vibe with that kind of music and you like content about it, then hopefully you'll check out the channel. That's what I'm looking for, is just like-minded people that like the same music as me, vibe with me, etc., and just share this community, because it's given me so much, and I just want to be able to give back to it. If you're interested in that and you think that you can get down with that, then please subscribe to the channel and come hang out here with me. I started an Instagram under A Change of Scene too, and a TikTok, and I'm just making goofy videos and trying to show everybody what kind of music I listen to. So if you're down with that, come along. It's nice to meet you guys. Leave a comment with some of your favorite bands, your name, where you're from, and let's have a conversation. It's nice to meet everybody. See ya.